Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And it's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people?
What up with it, y'all, man? Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show, man. Every Saturday, man, at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. We are here to give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Just had a quick tutorial on how to run the actual board. And my tutorial was about, I don't know,
10, 15 minutes, maybe. Oh, no, you was doing the tour before I walked in.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was doing it before I walked in.
More like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes. So we appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, as we give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man. Look, download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio crew as we give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man. We love you guys, man. We appreciate it, man. And we got a great show for you today, man. And we're just really blessed to be here. And so is Goose. Goose is blessing us with his presence on his actual born day. So he is actually traveling around the Earth's atmosphere as we speak. And so, man, how does it feel to make this travel?
Cracked 40, man. Look, where you and I grew up, right? Because we grew up in the exact same neighborhood, right? Where you and I grew up, they told us we would not see 21.
Okay.
Right? Both of us made 21, right? Generally, when you're talking about black men in America, we're looking at that 18 to like 24 range where violence seems to be at our front doors.
Yeah.
Right? So to be able to make it out of that 18 to 24 range into my 30s, be able to have a career, a family, good people around me, I say I'm all right, bro.
You're all right.
I say I'm all right. Simple and plain.
That's what's up, man.
It's really nothing else after that.
You here on the
here.
Earth's atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
For another year, man. God willing.
True story.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, did you have a different type of feeling this morning?
No.
Same old.
I mean, I was a little inebriated on last night, so I did wake up with that kind of feeling.
Okay.
I almost didn't make my tea time this morning because I almost didn't make it.
Oh,
almost didn't make it. But, you know.
You share the same birthday month and the same birthday week as my daughter Cookie.
Yes, indeed, man. The
Out
real
in
Cookie,
Long
man.
Beach, and Cookie turned 20 years old.
It's crazy.
16th.
It's crazy.
Man, and we're gonna celebrate it hard for her, man.
Yes,
Go do
sir.
some dinner and things like that, man. And I'm sending her some stuff for her apartment. And I was just down there last weekend, man. And if I could go every weekend, man,
Every weekend.
if I could manage to go every weekend and spend time with my daughter, man, I would, man.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you for actually spending a little bit of time of your birthday with
Yes,
us today,
indeed,
man.
man.
So that's what's up, man. We got a lot of sports to talk about,
Oh,
man.
boy.
Bill Logan is working some OT. He'll be here a little later, just a little later.
Get your
And,
money, get your bag, OG.
Yeah, man. And so I'm in a different seat today, but we
Yeah.
move different though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
clearly.
so I need to learn how to do this too once we move on from Gorilla Cross Studios at some point. Right now, I am in the works of building the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Studios.
Yes, indeed.
And so big ups to Quan59, who is going to be helping me set up the
Yeah.
actual
That's
studio.
love. That's
Going
love.
out and buying mics, microphones, cameras, soundproof equipment,
Yeah.
and getting everything in there, man. And it's gonna be dope, man. And Let the Ball Bounce at some point is going to be having a new home.
Yeah, man.
And so we appreciate Quan for going out of his way to actually help us do that, because he doesn't have to.
No.
He could be like, you know what, I ain't helping you do nothing. You leaving the show. But that's usually what good business owners do to other business owners. Like when you're renting space or you're leasing space, the object is not to have you occupy that space for a long time. It's to help you branch out and get your own.
Yeah.
I just wish more of us
Yes.
would help each other
Yes.
get to that point.
Yeah.
You know, you are embarking on doing some new business ventures and things like that. And
Yes,
so
sir.
my phone and my door is always open for you
Yes,
to
indeed,
help
man.
with the LLC and the liability insurance
Yes,
and
indeed,
all of those things that you need to have a successful
And we will be sitting down, brother. Trust me.
business. And so,
Trust me.
that's what things are, that's what we're here for, man. And so I appreciate everybody giving Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio some time on this March Madness Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Because we got a lot of that to talk about. So, but please follow Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show. And Let the Ball Bounce on IG and Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter. And that is with one T. Once again, Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Sight and Sound Candy and more, or Serenity Funeral Home, located at 1140 Almond Tree Lane, man.
Yeah, man.
There's been a lot of things going on in this world, man. And so hopefully everybody is continuing to do whatever they have to do to make yourself safe and continue to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, work out, do whatever you need to do in order to be healthy. Wear your mask if you still have to. Keep your social distancing
Yeah,
if
do
you
all that.
still feel like you need to do that also. But continue to have that same energy that we did when the pandemic was hot and heavy, like Little C's Pizza out in these streets. I mean, we had people afraid to make a move, didn't even want to go to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Before they felt like they would catch that young COVID.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. So if you're watching us on the Facebook, man, where we got the hottest sports talk page in the land, please, please, please share the live feed. So let me see if I'm going to make this work for me.
Yeah, because I've been looking at myself
Look.
on the TV for like 10 minutes now, bro.
See how I brought that in?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah. So look, let me ask you this question before we really dive into these sports, man, because we talk sports and more.
Yeah.
We talk sports and everything, man. We talk sports. So let me ask you this. And me and my boy Shake, and big ups to the producers of the show, Dre Bailey, yours truly, Goose Thomas, Bill Blockham Logan, and the music production producers of the show, Speak Low out in St. Louis, and your guy Dre Bailey today. and another producer of the show, Shake DeVille out in Long Beach, man. Big ups to Shake DeVille. But me and Shake had a debate, and I don't know if it was really
Healthy.
Yeah, it's it was a healthy debate. And so let me go right now, actually, to my live feed and share the live feed because Shake said he don't see it, because we want everybody to actually tune in because we have a great show for you guys today, man. March Madness, we got so much stuff going on, man. But we had a healthy debate. And so now I'm going to ask you this, since we got this dope instrumental playing in the background. What's better, a Quimini CD
Oh, God.
or
please.
AT Aliens? What's the better of the two CDs? And Facebook world out there, all you music lovers out there. You know, am I not on the screen?
No, man. I've been looking at me for the last.
Oh, okay. Well, there I am.
There you go.
There I am.
There you go.
All right, look, I'm working it out, man. I only had like a 3-minute tutorial, man. So, at some point I'm gonna have to be doing this myself. Now, on my screens, I saw myself.
right.
So,
Absolutely.
y'all let me know if y'all can see Goose now. Can you see yourself, Goose?
Let's see. No, I see you, brother.
Okay. So,
It's you.
can you see yourself now?
No, it's the other chair. Nope, that's you.
Ah,
We working
Nope.
it out. Nope, that's Billy. Nope, that's me. Nope, that's our tech. There we are in an empty Billy seat.
come on, man.
That'll work.
Come on, bro.
Hey, it's okay, man. We gonna get this thing right, baby. We gonna get this thing right.
I don't want to have an empty Billy seat. So, can I have two? So, it's on you, right?
Yep,
Just you solo.
yep.
Y'all over here
Just
laughing
you,
at
just
me.
you solo. And us in the empty Billy seat. It's all right.
What about?
That's an empty Billy seat and me.
Come on, man. See, he don't have it with just me and
Oh,
you.
man.
Look,
No, he ain't
I'm
got
hitting
it.
the cameras all over the place. I'm just gonna have Bill in there too.
There we go. There
Until
we
he
go.
comes
That'll
on,
work,
man.
That'll work.
So,
A
yeah,
Quimini,
a Quimini
AT
or AT
aliens.
aliens, bro.
Can I start by saying this?
Mm.
Why is AT Aliens in comparison and not Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music?
Okay.
Because I personally think their debut album is better than the sophomore album. That's my personal opinion, though.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I personally think Southern Playalistic is
It's
better
better than
than
what?
AT Aliens.
Boy, stop.
It is, in my opinion.
Stop.
In my opinion, I believe it's a better album.
So,
Because I think it's more raw, that first album, than the second one.
thanks, Quan, for setting me up to fail. He said, "My bad." Like that's gonna help me. Like that's gonna help me here. That's actually not gonna help me.
And that's not a slight on AT Aliens at all.
So Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music is better than AT Aliens.
Yes.
No
In my opinion,
way.
I believe the rawness
Okay.
of the album, I think, is better.
It's better.
Yes.
Okay, so so I'm gonna ask you this: Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music better than the Quimini? Which one
No.
better? So
Quimini is a 5-mic classic album.
So a Quimini is is
Yes.
Outkast's best album.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Shake, stop it.
They gotta do, everybody remember the Source magazine,
A
right?
Quimini is hard though.
It's ridiculous. Everybody remember the Source magazine,
Yeah.
right? So Southern Playalistic got 4.5 mics,
Okay.
right? So I want to say it was Big Boy that came back in a rhyme and said something to the effect of, hey man, Southern Playalistic, we deserve that other half a mic. Why didn't we get that other half a mic? What's going on here? Right? So you get the sophomore album, AT Aliens. Ridiculous. Great album, bro. Look, and this is just me growing up listening to Outkast in the, like, when I fell in love with hip hop. Like listening to them, album after album.
Sherm, I'm not gonna listen to you because you still listen to Tim Dog. But go ahead though, Goose.
No, brother. So that the AT aliens was insane, but when you come back with Aquemini, and essentially, I think at that point, hip hop was put on notice with Aquemini, bro.
I think they were put on notice with Southern Playalistic. I think they reached the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
At AT aliens.
Okay.
And this is the same conversation I had with Shake. And I think they went out of the stratosphere with Aquemini. They just cemented themselves with the Aquemini album. Mm-hmm. If they didn't put out another album ever, they cemented themselves as the best group of all time.
I was going to say one of, if not the best group of all time. No question. Just with those 3 albums. No doubt about it. And Shake, thank you, bro, for putting up the actual rhyme. He said, I got to hit the source. I need my other half a mic because that Southern Playalistic Cadillac music was a classic, right?
Yeah.
College Part 8 point indicated they got my back, so we going to keep on jamming. Yes. He did. That was on Aquemini.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it was Skewered on the Barbie with Chef.
The Chef.
With the Chef.
Raekwon.
With the Raekwon. Yeah, man.
Okay. So you would go Aquemini 1, Southern Playalistic 2.
Yes.
AT Aliens 3.
Yes. All 3 ridiculous albums. Ridiculous.
Stankonia?
I don't think Stankonia can compete with those 3, bro.
Ooh.
I don't think so. Not with those 3. We talking about, as far as groups are concerned, hip hop all-time groups. Those 3 albums can be put up against anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody's work. As far as groups are concerned, anybody's work. Name a group, those 3 albums can get put up against anybody's work. Insane. True rhyme sayers, bro. Like we debating Andre 3000 as one of the greatest MCs of all time, and this man don't have a solo project. If you don't count Love Below.
That speaker box.
If you don't count Speaker Box Love Below, that man ain't got a solo project. We're debating whether he's a top MC all time or not.
But that solo project that he did on that double disc with the Speaker Box joint, them, oh my God,
bro,
classic.
Yeah, no doubt. It's tough. It's tough though, and I think a lot of times, man, it's just what you prefer. But if you just looking at from a hip hop criteria standpoint, like these dudes are magical. Outkast is a magical group, bro. I don't think I've ever said that about any other group. These dudes are magical when they get together.
Let me tell you who's magical when they get together. Heels. Heels.
Come on, dog. Look.
If you have not been watching March Madness and you are a basketball or a sports fanatic, something's wrong with you.
Man.
Turning on the TV and watching all of this basketball has got to be the best thing in the entire world right now during March. And the North Carolina Tar Heels played #1 Baylor today.
Yeah.
And basically would look like they were going to run away with a 20-point lead.
Man,
15,
they
20-point
was
lead.
Up 25 at one point.
Right?
Yeah.
Baylor Bears rallied back, played some really good physical,
stifling,
inspiring basketball to get back into the game. And guess what, man?
Yeah.
It just didn't quite work out for the Baylors. Man. And Heels. Big ups to Hubert for doing this thing,
Hubie.
man.
Shout out Hubie, man. Look, I'm on the golf course, and I'm looking at the score originally at the start of the game.
Right.
And then I realized, let's stream this thing. So in between shots, I'm watching the game. So second half starts, right? We go on the run. I think we up 12 at this point. Fast forward, about 10 minutes left, between 8 and 10 minutes left in the game. We're in the full bonus and shooting free throws the entire way. Well, one of our best players gets a flagrant ejected from the ball game.
Yep.
Right. Me still with this 25 point lead, I'm not tripping because I know we still playing Tar Heel basketball here. That didn't quite happen. No inspiring defense. They stopped being aggressive offensively, and they looked to not lose the game rather than win it. And it allowed probably, I don't know, I think at one point they had like 4 straight turnovers that turned into buckets. Couple of and ones. One and one eventually tied the game with the free throw. So I just saw an article saying that the refs cheated to get Carolina the win.
Bruh.
Come on, y'all. let's not do this.
And
man.
I'm looking at
Let's not do this.
sports take from people on social media during the game, and they were basically saying that the refs were cheating during the game to get Baylor in the game. So which one is it?
Right. It's boy. If you watch that game and you understood the flow and you understand basketball, you probably wouldn't say that, man.
Yeah. Baylor went on a 20-4 run.
One team lost essentially one of its best scores. That still doesn't warrant you to stop playing basketball.
No, it
the North Carolina Tar Heels stopped playing basketball.
Yeah, they did.
And you got 2 North Carolina Tar Heel fans right here, and we are telling you that they stopped playing basketball.
We got 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, Billy. I apologize.
We jumped them in a couple years ago.
That's right.
Hey, man.
He caught that.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That liver shot. That
Heels.
Hey, man. I'm used to being not mentioned.
Went from top 10 to not mention at all.
You know. When Armando calls in, he says, Dre and Donnell.
Yeah.
Come on, Chet.
Okay.
That's hilarious, bro. Oh, God. That's
okay.
funny.
We're not going to forget you, Bill.
Ever, bro. Can't.
Can we have some of that OT money, though, man?
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Get your bag, young fella.
Yeah, I got to get the bag.
Come on, man.
When they offer it, I got to take it. Happy birthday.
Sir.
Almost Aries.
Almost.
Yeah.
On the cusp.
Yeah.
It's just
Right on the,
Right on the cusp.
right on the cusp. Yeah.
I'll take that Pisces, though.
How's it looking out there in these Vegas streets today, Bill?
It's overcast. It's
Yes, like-
it's business as usual. That's what I see. Business as usual.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
indeed,
we need
man.
some of that money, man. I need to borrow. I need to hold something.
Need to hold something? I got something.
All right, cool.
I got something.
Let me hold about $1,500 for 3 years, please.
I got something.
You know, sometimes I wish people would really be honest like that in real life. Like when they ask for something, be honest about when you honestly believe that you'll be able to pay me back. Don't say, hey man, let me hold, a couple $100 and I'll get you back next week. If you honestly know that it's going to take you 2 months to get it back, say that.
Yeah.
Say, bro, let me borrow $200 till March
Yeah.
or till June.
It'll make sense then. Then I know not to expect that.
And I think a lot of people don't loan out money because the people that are asking, we already know that the timetable of them saying that they'll pay the money back doesn't align with what we already know about that person.
Right.
So that is where the hesitation comes in.
Sure.
Right? A person would catch me way off guard if they said, Dre, can I borrow $200 until January of 2023? And I'll be like, damn, that's off. All right.
Yeah.
To me, I'm thinking that's giving you at least 8-9 months to come up with to pay me my money back.
Yeah.
Not you saying that you'll pay me. Let me borrow $200 till 3:00 today. That's gonna make me hesitate. Like, well, why do you need it for a couple of hours?
Right.
If you really gonna pay it back.
Well, a week sounds, like, it's appropriate to say a week, thinking that, but like you said, if you gotta push that thing out to 2 weeks, do that.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Yeah, don't tell me you gon' no, I'm not gonna
Do that, man. Don't say you gonna give it back in a week and next thing you know it's 2 months.
Y'all hit the like button if somebody owe you money right now, man. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan. We just talking about the March Madness and our heels.
A lot of free throws missed down the stretch by North Carolina too, bro. North Carolina damn near beat themselves.
Yeah.
They really did. So to say that the refs had anything to do with this, bro, we have to look at basketball. There was a stretch, like I said, where North Carolina turned the ball over 4 or 5 straight times that led to buckets. The refs don't have nothing to do with your turnovers, bro.
I got a feeling, and I'm going to say this, and I know he's not there no more, Roy Williams.
No, he was in the crowd. He's there. He's just not there.
I got a feeling that if he was coaching, we wouldn't have won this game. I think this is a Hubert Davis, tenacious team that's playing really hard for him and really feel like they have something to prove. Not saying that they didn't have nothing to prove with Mr. Picnic Jacket sitting in the stands.
Picnic table jacket.
Picnic table. Head ass.
But I just got a feeling that this Hubert Davis team is nice.
They run through brick walls for dude, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they happen to lose, will it be because of Hubert too?
Well, I mean, he's on the coaching. Yeah, he's a coach,
so he gets the blame either way. Okay.
Well, he was just talking about this game particular and how the flow went.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. Yeah. That's all. Oh. That's all. We gonna find somebody to blame though.
Natural
this is a
order
young
of
team.
things.
Yeah,
That's the natural order of things.
It's a young team.
Natural
It's a young team. Any other teams that you guys are interested in seeing lose? Because earlier we were watching Creighton playing against Kansas today. So
they were on, Kansas was on upset alert for a little while there. I don't know if they pulled it out or not.
Somebody go ahead and get that score for us.
Get that score for us, man. The TVs in here aren't on any March Madnesses, and that's insane.
Right.
Come on, Quan. Who are you, brother? Who are you?
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody chiming into the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show. But yeah, he got UFC going on in here during March Madness. Why, bros?
It's crazy.
Because he's a UFC guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and that's cool. Oh,
And he has
Kansas end
a
up
plethora,
winning.
and he has a plethora of TVs.
no,
so.
he has his self playing on
True story.
one
That's
of the
happening.
TVs.
Kansas won 79-72.
Oh, oof.
My upset was.
And if you're telling me that your bracket is still in place,
it is not. You're lying.
Crystal Lynn says she got 2 brackets still in place.
You don't,
Girl,
Crystal
be
Lynn.
quiet.
Stop it, Crystal Lynn. Right now. Perfect brackets. Or are you saying the ones that you picked to be in the national title game are still alive?
That does not count.
That don't count, baby.
We're talking about brackets.
Did you pick the right winners? The answer is no. Because nobody had St. Peter's.
That part.
Somebody went on the page and said his Final Four teams is Kentucky. Well, you done already.
You're done. You're done.
Soon as your first team say Kentucky, you're done already.
Done. It's a wrap. It's over.
Yeah. Move on to another sport.
Go on to the next.
Prognosticate another sport.
Go on to the next.
I like the fact that my brother's in St. Louis, man, and his wife is from the Kansas City, Missouri area, and he's kind of rooting for Kansas. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I think that's dope,
Nothing
man.
wrong with that.
So, yeah, man. March Madness,
It's
man.
crazy. It's
Sweet 16. It sounds
wildly
real
insane.
nice right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Is Duke still in there?
Duke? Did Duke lose?
Uh-oh. Since a lot of y'all
No, I
want
think
Duke to lose.
I think Duke is still alive.
I'm just not going to believe nobody who says that their brackets are still in Let me see. Take a screenshot of your bracket and send it.
Duke
Send it.
Duke beat Cal State Fullerton. Soundly.
So they're moved on.
Cal State Fullerton.
Soundly.
How many points Cal State Fullerton scored?
60,
30?
61.
Oh, they actually scored
Yeah, he
61.
put up 61.
Okay.
Yeah, Duke was up by 10 at the half and won the second half by 7. So I mean,
so they're in there.
yeah, they in there.
Yeah, well, at least in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, well, that was the
one
two,
of the
that was
Rebels.
the 215 match.
It's one of the Rebels' foes back in the day when they was in the Big West.
Yes, they got Michigan State tomorrow.
Speaking of the Rebels, man, congratulations to the Lady Rebels
Yes, man, beautiful thing,
and Miss LaRock over there.
man.
You know,
Unbelievable.
I've been knowing her and the family
Slendy.
since she was a kid. I was at Durango High School in 1994. Coach LaRock
Wow,
was
legendary.
my head coach, basketball coach, one of the great basketball minds that this state has ever seen. Great family, always opened up their doors for players and other people to come in and out and really help with the maturation as a young man, growing up at that time, man. And so big ups to Coach LaRock and his family and your daughter for turning out to be just a great, phenomenal women's basketball coach.
You know, Mr. LaRock was a teacher
At Western.
at Western
Yes,
when
he
I was
was.
there.
Yeah.
And he wasn't coaching basketball, but I had heard that he was a good coach.
Yeah.
But
Then.
Yes, then.
Yeah.
That was back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
And, Coach Joseph, man the sideline for years, giving his top guy the green light.
Yeah.
His top guy got the green light.
Every time.
Do what you do.
I saw it from
Tootie.
when I was
Booker
in
T.
school. No, just go back to when I was in school, all the way to Book and Tootie them.
So when you was in school, who was the top guy? Was it
It was Billy White.
Oh, I thought
Billy
it-
White.
I thought
his
it was
son,
Kane
His son.
or Abel.
Billy White. His son.
Stupid for
His
that.
son played for. I think his son played for Durango. Billy White Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I wonder
Yeah,
if it
Billy
was
White played
after-
for. He played for Fresno when.
he went to Cheyenne.
Okay,
Young
he was
fella.
Cheyenne.
Young
yeah.
fella.
Did he
Yeah,
play?
he
he
behind
played
me.
with
If I'm not,
Kawhi
if this
Leonard.
the same one.
Yeah,
If
he
it's the
played
same
for
one.
Kawhi Leonard. He
Okay.
played with Kawhi Leonard in college.
Yeah, I think he played. I think he played
Yeah.
at Cheyenne, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, but you can go down the line.
Yeah.
His top guy got the green light. Even when my brother was there, 28 points a game. After that, Eric White,
Yeah, that's green light.
30 points a game.
Yeah, that's green light.
Corey Cole, 30 points a game.
Yeah.
Prince
Fowler.
Daryl
40.
Christopher.
Yeah.
They was doing ridiculous stuff. When I was like,
Prince
scored 60?
Prince didn't have to pass the ball. If he
Yeah,
didn't
He
want to.
really didn't.
yes.
And
He didn't
so
wanna pass
you
the
want to
ball.
talk about the first, at least in my era, the first player that I saw that was able to pull up 2 feet past the half court line, and that was Prince Fowler.
Yeah.
And at his size and the fact that he was quicker than everybody else,
Yes,
he
he
had
was.
calves like Ray Allen.
Tremendous, bro.
Back in those days. And he take 1-2 steps past the half court and pull up. I'm looking at his coach to see if the coach for to get mad.
And that's normal.
Oh, no,
to him.
Joe Stein.
That was normal.
I
And
told
I was
you.
like,
It's
oh,
normal.
he got the green light.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you got
Yeah.
the light.
Green light.
Yeah.
just like Gabe Huntington had when he was over at Gorman.
Yeah.
Prince and Gabe used to go back and forth, and both of them dudes pulling up from half court. I'm like, that was the first Steph Curry I saw. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just pulling up.
Just pulling up?
Yeah.
Rancho had a dude like that named Arthur Ireland,
Mm.
who I bet a paycheck on a jump shot he can land on this table. That's how high he jumped on jump shots.
Wow.
Like he was throwing the ball down in the hoop, bro. Arthur Ireland could shoot it. On top of that, what was Chris's last name? They were on that Rancho team. Him, Arthur, Mike Johnson.
Chris Jackson?
Chris Jackson can shoot it.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He could shoot it, bro.
Oh, he can shoot.
He could shoot it.
He ain't had a green light,
He
though.
ain't had
like,
a green light,
No,
but he could shoot it, though.
Not like
No,
Prince.
not like
Not
those
like Prince
guys.
Fowler.
No.
Not like Dale Christopher.
No.
No.
Not like Corey Cole.
No.
Not like Eric White.
Mike Lee?
Mike Lee had the green light too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Couple guys, man.
them dudes actually had the green light.
Yeah. Shout out Aaron Henderson, man. Aaron
You know?
Henderson had the green light. He was at the town.
After I left. He didn't have it when I was there. And he played on the same team as me. Sean Ray had the green light.
Sean Ray definitely had the green light.
Just
Sean
saying, I'm
Ray
just
had the
keeping
green
it
light,
100.
man. Yeah, man. Sean Ray out there in AZ, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout
So,
out Sean Ray Johnson,
Big ups, man. Big
Good
ups to
people.
everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. So we appreciate the LaRock family, man, for all y'all did for the Las Vegas community, man. So I'm here to
Absolutely,
shine
man.
light on that.
Indy LaRock coaching them up. I
Yes.
think they won their last 11 headed into the Mountain West tournament.
Ooh-wee.
They win the Mountain West and get a 13 seed.
Yes.
I think they won 25 ball games.
It's all right.
13 seed.
They in there, though.
And they match up against Arizona. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Like, this is what you got. This is what you gonna do to these girls? Now, I believe in them, but Arizona's tough. We got to be honest.
Yeah.
Arizona, those girls are tough. And the Thomas sisters, one playing for UNLV, one playing for Arizona, will probably end up getting matched up with each other sometime in this ball game today.
But that's what the tournament is.
That's what it is, man.
You match up with who you match up with
That's
in the
real.
bracket, and you go out and maybe get an upset.
Uh-huh.
You
Who
think
knows?
What other team you think that can really upset someone?
Just in the tournament period that's left.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm not really calling it an upset, but it's just you kind of didn't see them coming really like that. Tennessee. The Tennessee Volunteers are tough right now, man. I think their game just started, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, the TVs aren't up, but I think their ball game just started,
Tennessee.
just tipped off. So, yeah, man.
Early exit, Kentucky, Memphis. I mean, them teams are just
So their game did just start. They're playing number 11 seed Michigan, 10-2 Michigan early.
Oh, with number 25 as their head coach.
2-5. Shout out 2-5. Yeah, it's 10-2 early. As soon as I said that and checked the score, I'm like, hold on. Yeah. Shout out 2-5, man.
Who said that he couldn't coach?
It was a couple of people. I only found one passage that because it was a couple of different threads that were going. I wasn't finna look through all them threads, bro. But I know a couple of people said that, oh yeah, the Michigan alumni, they gonna dump him and he's no good anyway. And
Huh?
come on, guys.
I
Come
think,
on,
I think it
guys.
was just.
He was just coach of the year. Literally just coach of the year last year.
Yeah, I didn't see that, and
Brother.
if I would have, I would
Yeah,
have really called it out.
Gee,
I mean,
it's a tough one.
it was just we were just questioning the fact that he got into a physical altercation with another coach.
Yeah.
You know, the man can coach. He can coach some basketball.
Absolutely.
I don't think he was a sympathy hire or a Fab Five hire. He was hired based on the merit of the fact that they thought that he could coach their program.
And this is the time where you really, really show your coaching acumen in the tournament.
Yep.
In the tournament, because what you did to put yourself in position to get to the tournament is one thing. You put put yourself in a position. Now, in the tournament, you coach your butt off.
Yeah. Get
those boys to play hard in every game. And that's what shows what type of coach I think you really are. During the season can kind of get drawn out or whatever. But now I think when you get to the tournament, it kind of gives you you know, a new revitalization.
Yeah.
You know, well, shit, we in a tournament. We're gonna be on TV. Man, let's go out here and play hard.
Yeah.
You know.
I think you find some of the best basketball being played during March Madness.
Yeah.
You find kids that are out there hungry, not thinking about where they're going to go next year, not thinking about tomorrow. They're thinking about right now and actually trying to make it to the next round with their team. So
And
I
it
love
still
it.
hurts to lose. You see those dudes, you know,
Bro, I was looking
putting their
at
jerseys over their head, crying.
I was looking at Baylor's coach crying today.
Yeah.
That's a stinger, man. The way they lost coming back from 25 points down at one point within it was like an 8-minute stretch. So emotions run high, bro.
The same thing that make you laugh,
make you cry every time. Every time.
will make
Every
your
time.
arse cry.
Vincent Galato says Xavier
Vince,
made Sean Miller the next head coach. The same guy that was in the FBI wiretaps with Will Wade.
So y'all kind of see how he like fizzled out, like nobody had heard from him, like he was in witness protection. Yeah, he's Xavier.
He was in WINSEC?
He was at Xavier. He was at Xavier.
Come on, bro.
Come on, dog. Because if anybody has seen that documentary or hasn't seen that documentary, please go watch that documentary, bro. It's worth every bit of sight you got and every bit of hearing that you have. It's worth it.
Look, I'm sitting up here at the control board. I'm doing I'm just working it. And I'm looking at Kwan's phone over here. It's going off with different numbers every couple of minutes. Hey, bruh, are you doing a little bit more than just studio time up here? Or are you out in these streets?
Oh, God.
I mean, his phone blowing up more than Nino Brown.
Yikes.
Streets.
Yikes, brother.
The
Let me find out you holding.
Them screeks.
Look, let me check my surroundings. Let me find out you back here with bricks.
No. 12-8 Michigan.
12-8.
15:34 left in the first half.
What about that Wisconsin team? Are they still in the actual tournament? Because that's something to look at.
Wisconsin beat Colgate yesterday.
So they head
they
into the
move
second
on.
round
They
tomorrow.
move on. Yeah.
I just think that's going to be very interesting, the way those two teams, how they kind of fizzle themselves out. I mean, I would love to see them play again.
I'd absolutely love it. I haven't taken a look at the bracket in its entirety, so I'm
Right.
not sure
Where they may lay.
where they are. But that would definitely be a sight to see. I'd love the rematch. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I think that'll be good.
Bet that man won't put his hands on 2-5 no more.
I bet that won't happen. I bet you that won't happen.
Oh, he wasn't the one that got hit.
And he wasn't
The man
he
who
wasn't-
didn't put his hands on him got hit.
Well, the man that
You know.
the man that didn't put his hands on him, who
But
should have been backing up the players, comes
Was over
in
there
and-
trying to instigate some.
Yeah,
he came over there, with that,
yeah,
talking tough.
And it's
That
all,
tough
yeah,
talk.
yeah, tough
and
talk.
it always happens.
And got that Shot City slap right to the dome piece. Yeah.
What happens if me and you are running them against each other,
Right.
and then just one of the spectators decides to step up and help run them either on me or you? Guess who gonna get it? He gonna get
He
it
gonna
now,
He gonna get it.
and that's exactly
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah,
to
we
him.
gonna flame on you because you had nothing to do with this.
But we get on you now
Yeah,
with
now
them
we finna
runt
get
over
on-
shoes.
Yeah, now we finna get
that
on
you
you.
got on.
With them moose knuckles in your feet. We finna get on you now. Yeah, we gonna get on you.
So look, man, that March Madness is popping, man.
Crazy.
Hopefully,
It's
y'all
crazy.
brackets are. I'm not gonna even say still intact, but hopefully,
You might have a couple of teams that you picked for the Final Four that's still alive, but
Yeah.
your bracket isn't perfect
no.
by no stretch.
Yeah,
it's over.
Maybe we need to do a bracket next year. Just for,
Yeah,
for
we did. We
giggles.
did the one last year, and then it kind of ran up on
That's
us
it.
this year, and I was like,
That's it, man.
got no time.
Mm.
So we'll get it knocked out next season.
We appreciate everybody, man. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk
Yes,
Radio,
sir.
man. Every Saturday, 2 p.m., every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. We are here to give you guys the best of sports talk radio. On to the NBA really quick, man. Westbrook made a three-pointer to tie the game.
He actually made a 3.
Yeah, he made a 3 to tie the game. And I think it's
You think he had never made one before.
They were playing against the Toronto Raptors. The Los Angeles Lakers needed a steal in order to put themselves in the opportunity to tie the game to go into overtime, and that's exactly what Westbrook did.
Yep.
Stole the ball, got a steal, hit the 3, and it went into OT, and the Lakers ended up winning the game. You think this helps Westbrook turn his play around this season, or is that just,
Well, there's been a couple of times.
I like to think that some type of spark will help him.
But there's been a couple of times where we was like, yes, this is going to spark Russell Westbrook. Yes, this is it.
How many games are left?
After the triple double. After the one triple double.
So we gonna say 2 games left. I know we know it's not 2 games.
Yeah, it's like 10, but
the
it's
10
not
games
gonna,
left is going to really, really turn his game around. No, man, come on.
No. He's.
It might though. He got a triple double.
Now,
22,
what I will
10
say,
and 10.
What I will say,
Some pretty good numbers.
if they make it to the play-in game or somehow it could spark. It possibly could spark something moving forward if they go over there and win in that first round.
If they get AD back.
But yeah,
they got to win 2 straight playing games.
yeah.
I mean, it's not out of
It's not.
Yeah.
It just don't
Far-fetched.
look good, brother.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look good. It doesn't.
We had another player go against Orlando, and I want to bring this up, Goose. When Kyrie Irving scored 60 on Orlando, you basically were saying it's pretty good offense, but Orlando's defense is putrid.
They're horrible, brother.
And then you had a lot of people arguing with you. I watched it, saying you just trying to diminish Kyrie.
Not at all.
And then you had someone from the Detroit Pistons come in the other night and score 51 on Orlando Magic.
A rookie.
Somebody you've never even heard of.
No, it was Sadiq Bey.
How many people heard of him, though? Exactly.
Not as many as Kyrie, but
Exactly.
yeah, even know who Sadiq Bey is, though. Just not as many as Kyrie.
Hey man, I'm not going to try to. Scoring 60 points, that's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points, man.
Against whoever in the NBA.
Yeah. Well,
So, hey, man.
big ups to Sadiq for scoring 51 on him.
Yeah.
Orlando, y'all may want to try to guard somebody.
Yeah.
And this is at the guard spot. What's that? Greg Anthony's son and them?
Mm-hmm.
And them. They got Markelle Fultz is back.
He is.
All of them got it.
They all got
Oh
the
yeah,
business.
they all got some
got
of
it.
that for sure. They all took some of that. Yeah, man. Sadiq Bey, Villanova,
Yeah.
Wildcat.
Yeah. The fact that, they won't let Kyrie play at home games is really, but they'll let him attend games.
And
I just don't.
That's
whatever.
where it got weird for me.
Yeah, it's super weird.
When that part came out, like I understood, I really didn't understand the league stance, but okay, this for everybody. It's the whole state of New York, whatever the case may be. But when they said he can sit in the stands, maskless, but not play, that part didn't. They could have just kept it the way it was, and not had him show up to the arena. I'd have been all good with that. But now, he can come. He can come to the building, sit in the stands, maskless, but can't play. Makes no sense. There was a time where the crowd wasn't at the ball games for a reason. So if you still got this COVID protocol in place, shouldn't there shouldn't be a crowd anymore then, right? Like why would you allow him to sit in the stands but not play? It makes
I'm
no
beyond
sense.
trying to figure out this
Makes no
madness.
sense.
I'm beyond
Makes no
trying to figure
sense.
out.
I mean,
Just let the man play.
all of a
He's
sudden-
not endangering anyone. Just let him play.
All of a sudden, it just seems like the COVID doesn't
Yeah,
exist
it's like
anymore.
let him play.
Why is that?
Let him play.
It's bananas, man.
Who is he endangering?
Bro. It sucks.
I just don't understand why it seems like, the COVID is just, doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
The little intelligence that I have will not allow me to try to figure out why.
Ridiculous, bro.
I won't, man, because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Any team in the NBA can get beat on any given night.
Doesn't matter.
We seen the Brooklyn Nets.
Told you.
Yeah, we seen the Brooklyn Nets beat up on the 76ers, and we seen a lot of people come out of the woodwork and say, 76ers, how are they going to make it to the next round? They got beat up by the Brooklyn Nets. Then Brooklyn Nets went into Dallas and got beat up by Dallas. And then Dallas went into Philly the other night on Friday night and got beat up by Philly. So, come on now. Any night.
It's the league. It's the league, man. Like, this is just what it is. This probably, as far as a regular season is concerned, probably the most parity I've seen in a really, really long time. Like, especially in the Eastern Conference, where we still talking about the Brooklyn Nets winning the title, and they might be in a play-in game.
Yep.
But we're still talking about them winning the title. That's how good these teams are and how much parity there is. Like, in the Eastern Conference alone, you're looking at like 5 squads. Like,
and
these dudes might be legit.
And you got Boston playing out of their mind right now.
They're coming.
Mm-hmm. They didn't start that way.
No, it didn't. It didn't. They've made themselves part of the conversation now.
So Steph Curry is out indefinitely, which means that he'll probably be available for playoff time. He has I think a sprained foot, something going on with his foot after playing against the Boston Celtics, where Marcus Smart pretty much dove for a ball and kind of landed on his foot. A lot of people are saying that Marcus Smart was being dirty, and I didn't see that. I just see Marcus Smart being that type of hustle type of guy. They both went for the ball. Does this really hurt Golden State? Because now they have Draymond Green back, and he was supposed to be the savior to all of their problems, is what I was hearing.
Oh, God.
Bill.
The savior. Oh, God. Oh, that's a tough one.
Bill, did you not hear that Draymond Green is the MVP of their team?
Oh, man.
I heard that he was the straw that stirs that whole drink in Golden State. That's what I heard.
That's a little deep.
But we about to see.
Oh, we're about to see.
We about to see.
That's a little deep.
And I think it's too premature to say that Klay Thompson can take over until Steph comes back. Mm-hmm. I mean, this man has missed a couple of years with a bad knee, pretty much.
And the Achilles.
And the knee.
Crazy.
And just on the same leg.
Yeah, unreal.
And I think it's just really unfair to tell Klay Thompson, hey, go out and score close to 30 every night.
Because they had him on restricted minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you still don't want to up his minutes because, you are approaching the playoffs. You want him to be semi-healthy.
Kind of scale back on him a little
You
bit.
want those young guys back. That's and I heard Wiseman had a setback.
Yeah.
With his knee. His knee's still swelling.
Well, I think that they can be okay with Wiseman, especially with the young fella, big guy that you and I was talking about. That's
Kuminga.
He's playing really good basketball.
And they need to get Gary Payton the third back. They need to get him back because he really was adding something to that team.
He's a stifling defensive player, bro.
That was not really recognized to a certain extent. But I think when they get him back, they can kind of get a little bit more comfortable. And plus, he's an energy guy.
Yeah. So with roughly, what are we looking at? Like 11 ball games left. Some people got 12. The Warriors sit in third. 2.5 games up. No, 3 games up of the Utah Jazz.
Ooh.
I don't think that the Warriors are concerned about moving to the second spot. I mean, even though they only 1 game down of Memphis right now, I don't really think that's a slight concern, a concern for them. As long as it doesn't get to the point where they slide behind Utah. Now with being 3 games apart, with 10, 12 games left, it's a possibility they could slide if they don't continue to play decent basketball, even in the absence of Steph Curry.
Right.
But I don't think they're really concerned about moving up. They are concerned about moving down, though.
Yeah,
they don't want that
Utah's playing some really good basketball right now, too. So, they may slip down to the 4th, maybe the 5th spot.
Sure.
I don't see them falling, further than that in the next, 10 to 12 games. I don't see that. But they are going to want – the Golden State Warriors are going to want their team fully healthy when these playoffs start.
Yeah.
Because, whether you are, 3, 4, or 5, and depending on who you match up with, as far as like if it's Memphis or Utah or, one of them teams, man.
Yeah.
Them young dogs ain't playing,
brother. For real.
Because right now New Orleans is in, right?
Right now,
and
New
this
Orleans
is without
sits at 10.
Benyave Williams.
Etouffee Williams. Fried Oyster Williams.
Chicharron Williams.
Alligator Meat Williams. Boy.
Caramel Cake Williams.
Pound Cake Williams.
Sock it to me Cake Williams.
God.
Boy.
They say he looking good, though.
That's what they say, man.
Who is they?
We don't know.
They showed a picture of him. They said he's looking svelte. Svelte.
Man, come on, bro.
Them old pictures from his rookie year. Y'all better stop.
Now, look, we all love to eat, right? Raise your hand or hit the like button if you love to eat. You have to eat, right?
He indulges, though.
Yeah.
And we know you love a good steak.
Good steak.
He loved good steaks.
Yes. Several.
Plural.
Several cows. Several pieces of the cow. Oh, yeah, let me get that macaroni and cheese.
Let
me get that about
you. I'm still going to take Larry Johnson over Zion Williams.
Oh, no doubt
now.
about it. That's I don't think.
Give me a good young grandmama.
Yeah, I don't think you're really getting an argument from anybody on that. They know anything about basketball.
Yeah, can I get the 16-ounce porterhouse steak and a shot glass of gravy, please? Good looking. I'm gonna wash this down. Wash
it down.
I want some mashed taters and
mashed taters.
Onion rings with that.
Oh boy, just swollen. Jeez.
Look,
it's crazy.
And we all have to eat. That's the
thing.
Eat. We have to eat to live, right?
Gotta eat to live.
Right.
We don't have to indulge, though. We don't have to dive into the plate.
Well, indulging is okay.
But we don't have to dive into the plate.
It's just how much you indulge.
There it is.
Don't quit eating every hour on the hour.
You can't do that.
Yes.
Can't do that.
I'm gonna call you Snacky Williamson in a little bit.
Snacky Williams. Come on, bro.
God.
Dude, you just ate an hour ago. You hungry? Again? Man, I'm starving.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Look, we love y'all, man.
We absolutely
I promise.
do.
We just making fun.
I swear we do,
We're just making really good fun of Zion Williams. I mean, we would love to see him play basketball, and I think with the addition to C.J. McCollum and the fact that your boy Ingram over there is balling out of this world, I think his addition would help that New Orleans Pelicans team in these playoffs.
Yeah. Absolutely,
Come on,
bro.
bros.
Absolutely.
So-
At some point, man, you have to get healthy for your ball club. And there were reports of him talking about not wanting to come back. And well, hold on, brother.
Hold
what,
on,
what
brother.
you can make those demands right now?
No, you can't really.
We've seen you in 50 games in 3 years, my man.
You can't really.
So you really going off that little run that you had to determine what? Come on now.
I think along with the Ben Simmons fiasco
Mm-hmm.
and Zion Williamson, that's probably two of the saddest
Oof.
Yeah.
things that a pro athlete could be going through.
Mm-hmm.
Is these dudes not really being there for their team. And it's not because of serious injury.
Right.
It's because of
I think a part of it, and then I'm just gonna say it. man.
Go ahead, say it.
I don't think Zion Williamson has a great work ethic.
Mm.
I don't think it's there.
well, everything that he did through the social media that we
Mhm.
saw when he was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
all of that was just God given.
No question.
Now, when he went to Duke, did he work a little bit? Probably,
He probably
did.
did under Coach K. You
Yeah.
got to work a little
He
bit.
worked a little bit.
Well, he knew,
But he was
Coach
only
K
did
and,
one season.
and
there.
everybody else knew he was a one and
Yeah.
done. So how
And
much?
it's not like he did 4 seasons there. He did one,
He did one.
and he went to the NBA.
There you go.
All of that is just God-given talent.
No doubt about it.
But at that level, what you have to do
Gotta work.
is work.
You gotta work.
And you have to adopt another way, another lifestyle.
Yes. Which he's
If you can't
scared
put the
of, apparently.
cheeseburgers down, you might have to go beyond cheeseburgers, the beyond meat.
That's very true.
Absolutely. Come on, man. Figure it out. Like,
You know?
give yourself a happy medium.
Yeah. You have to.
Not a happy meal.
Not a happy meal.
Yeah.
Well, we saw Walk Up Landry, Kyle Landry, do the same thing when he was in Toronto. He
Yo,
used to,
Kyle Lowry. He used
Kyle
to walk
Lowry.
up to the McDonald's.
he used to walk up to the
my
McDonald's
God.
drive-through
Drive through.
to get that young food.
The whole dollar menu, please.
Uh,
What? Not the whole one.
When is the
G.
last time you guys ate some McDonald's?
bruh,
I treated
can't
myself
even-
like 2 weeks ago.
I can't even tell
I had
you.
the spicy chicken sandwich.
No.
It's
I
pretty
can't even-
good.
I can't.
Yeah. If I was to get a chicken sandwich, it'll probably be from Wendy's.
Wendy's is pretty good.
McDonald's, I pretty much
What did I-
wiped off the slate.
Now, I take my kids all the time. My granny used to take us
Yeah.
all the time when I was a kid. She used to take us to McDonald's. So,
Mm.
yeah, man.
And yeah, Mel Kaufman, you can kind of tell, and he said he's been saying that this is a Pelicans fan. Mel Kaufman, appreciate you, Mob. This is a Pelicans fan saying this. He said, I've been saying that. I've been saying the man ain't got no work ethic. This is a Pelicans fan saying this.
No, he doesn't.
So
You-
his
because-
work ethic
because-
is being questioned.
He
Work
doesn't.
ethic, you can tell when people
Yeah.
are in the lab.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
that's-
tell in their play.
That's not really hard to really
No.
figure out that he doesn't have a work ethic, because a lot of his basketball was because of his God-given
God-given
talent.
ability. Because he can overpower dudes.
You know, it's
But when you get to the NBA and you play all these games and you play all of
Overpower
these
everybody,
minutes,
G.
you ever seen somebody bust out their shoe other than Lou Ferrigno on the Hulk?
Never seen it. Never seen
And
that
that's
before in
because
my
the
life.
shoe isn't made to be so, the foot isn't made to be so thickly pushing through some of the stitches that are in tennis shoes.
prickly. You're right, though.
thickly.
You know, they said, oh, he's had a minor setback, his foot. Well, that's because it's too much weight on it.
Too much weight on it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's his hips too.
Yeah.
Might be some of these people ain't telling
Look,
us.
look,
Why
man.
are
look,
we
man.
talking about his
Look,
hips?
man.
It might. His joints.
Yeah, look.
They might be. They might be in some jeopardy too.
That's tragic. It's tragic.
Look, when you get to that level and you're playing that that type of sport where you're just running and jumping, and you have to make sure your joints are conditioned well. You have to, and sometimes it's about taking a lot of weight off.
Yep.
Well, we need to surround ourselves with the right people, just like we do, right?
Indeed.
We move
I'm
different.
sure they have an excellent. I'm sure they have an excellent
Nutritionist.
training thing there for him.
He may be a closet eater, and there's a such thing as closet eating.
Yeah.
When you're hanging with someone and you always see them eating healthy, but you're like, why does it look like you're gaining weight? That's because, at night they may have the ho-hos and Suzy Q's under their pillow.
Zooms
right
and
before they go.
whams, man.
The Suzy Q's, you take a bite and it just oozes out. Then you take the ends.
Oh my God, bro. That is so fat. That is so fat, bro.
No, you can't say that. You can't say fat. You can't say fat in 2022.
I'm trying to think of something else. Fat. That's so fat.
You take a bite of that Suzy Q and it just the cream oozes out.
God.
And you don't take another bite.
No.
You turn it to the side.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Straight up. Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Look, man, before we get into this NFL free agency, bro, a story that we spoke about here on the show a couple weeks ago in regards to the Penn University swimmer.
Lord.
That...
Here we go, y'all. Y'all
He's now
ready?
the greatest of all time.
It can't be. There's no way I'm going to label you the GOAT. I'm not going to do
Let's
that.
talk about it because it needs to be talked about.
It needs to be discussed because, we're here for it. And we've been talking about this particular issue for, I don't know, better part of 3-4 years now on this show. And we're going to speak about it again because people don't seem to get it.
Preach.
I got daughters. You got daughters. You got daughters, right? There's no way on God's green earth that I'm going to knowingly put my daughter in a competitive situation, knowing that there is a whole entire boy that she's racing against or competing against that decided one day he wanted to be a woman.
Which is his preference.
Which is his
Is
preference.
his right.
I'm not knocking that part. And I think that's where people are not being able to decipher.
Well, I said it
Because they think we mad that the person changed genders. No, I'm not mad the person changed genders. I'm mad the person changed genders because he sucked as a man. Now he wants to be a woman and beat up on girls. That's what I'm mad at.
But you know where we're at now, Goose, in this society. We are putting more clout on a narrative than the truth.
Sure.
And speaking the truth about a situation, which you are, which we all have done, the ones who know how this is pretty much immoral.
Like, it really is.
This is pretty much immoral. And when you allow something, they are allowing something immoral to happen.
Yeah.
You're pretty much saying it's okay for a man to beat up on a woman.
Yeah. Like in real life. You saying that's cool. It's good. Go ahead. You good, man.
I like I said, when narratives that people can just make up can kind of navigate its way through the truth, dude, we got a problem.
Yeah.
We have a problem on our hands when a narrative can be more than the truth.
Yeah.
So the narrative is he took some hormone pills.
Yeah.
He wants to identify as a woman. Let him compete against women.
I'm gonna.
And it's okay with us because, hey, Mr. Biden, that was one of his first.
One of his things.
One of his first.
Couldn't wait to make that.
Couldn't wait to make an executive order for that.
I'm gonna say this, and I put the camera on me, and I don't care who feelings I hurt. It's completely not fair, and it is inhumane to me for a grown man who sucks as a grown man to now identify as a woman and compete against women who were born women. Yeah. DNA that says I'm a woman. Yeah. And now we're supposed to hold this individual in high regard in this said sport as the greatest swimmer of all time because he has broken all of the women NCAA women records in that race. That
it's being commercialized.
Come on, man.
Yes. Oh my God.
Have you seen the Adidas commercial?
Oh my
it's
God,
being
bro.
commercialized. That's mean it's being accepted.
It's not right.
What
type of food you think he eats? Weenies.
I'm done.
I am totally done.
And Frank's?
Frank's. I'm tired of it, man. It's unfair, especially if let's just say my daughter is been waiting her whole life to go to college to swim and participate in this whole race, and to finally get there and have to compete against a born man.
I think it's immoral. I'm gonna take it that far.
It's
immoral.
Meatballs. Speaklow said.
Meatballs. Okay. That checks out.
It's immoral.
It is.
That checks out. Speaklow.
But we're supposed to be okay with it, or the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk radio show will get canceled for speaking on it.
Y'all better stop that, G. Cut it out. ASAP. Quote, I did not have a whole lot of expectation for this meet, said Thomas.
How?
A former male swimmer for Penn State. I was just happy to be here and race and compete the best I could. Bro, you won the race by like a minute. What are we talking about here? They compared his 500, I think it was 500 meter freestyle, to Katie Ledecky, probably the greatest female swimmer on planet Earth. They were like 8.5 seconds apart. This is a dude we never heard of before in our entire lives. And he's 8 seconds away. Now, that's a long way in swimming, right?
Yeah.
But if you looking at world-class Katie Ledecky, who is the best female swimmer we have in the United States program and in the world, arguably. He's 8.5 seconds from her. But you were ranked 300th as a man. I said 400th last week. I checked it. He was 300th. So we supposed to ride with this?
That's not right. I think it should be an asterisk next to his name.
I'm not riding with
I
that.
believe. I don't care who you are or who you want to be. If you want to be a woman or if you want to be a man, that's not what Let the Ball Bounce is talking about. We're not talking about what you want to be, as far as your sex. We're talking about competing against born women who are born as a woman.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about initially.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that all transgenders should compete against each other, other transgenders.
I don't.
Oof.
Oh,
Because it's not a lot of them.
okay.
It's not a bunch of them.
It's a lot.
I say, if you want to be,
It's a lot of them.
if
It
you
just
want,
ain't a lot of them that want to compete.
yeah, if you want to transition as a woman to a woman, from a man to a woman,
That's fine.
that's fine. in your everyday life, you can be considered a woman. But when you want to compete, you compete against your gender assignment, period.
Yep.
And if you're not good enough, guess what? It's a lot of men that's not good enough in men's sports.
Tons.
It's a lot of women who are not good, who can't in women's sports.
Yep.
Only the top best man and female in each sport are there for a reason.
Yep.
Is this going to spill over to other sports now? You're going to have some dude that can't get off an NBA bench. All of a sudden, he wants to
Boy.
he wants to identify with a woman and go to the WNBA and average 90 points a game.
Come on, dog.
Is that what we're going to see?
90 points a game.
We've seen it
90.
in three. We've seen it now in 3 different sports. MMA, where the
Fallon
Fox transition from male to female, breaking people's skulls. We've seen it now in swimming,
Track and field.
and in track and field.
Come on, bro.
Those are the 3 that I know
Basketball,
of.
too.
Those are the 3 that I know of.
The ex-Navy.
Oh yeah, the college basketball.
Had
Yes,
the college eligibility left.
Yes.
And went to college and
And went
played
back as a
college
woman.
basketball.
I saw it in Joanna, man. He did it.
Yeah.
Shit, her whole locker room, too.
Yeah.
You know, what
It's
about...
going to spill over to other sports as we keep moving down the line. I really think so.
This is
Well,
oh boy,
Speaking of equality and,
we in trouble.
you know, all of the transgender talk, Brittany Griner is still
Yes.
she's a political prisoner
Essentially, at this point,
behind enemy lines,
we'd have to resort to that.
facing serious prison time.
For some vapes, bro.
Did she
Was-
break the law?
For some
She
vape.
sure did.
Vape. For
Okay.
some vape.
This is a Sha'Carri Richardson moment here. Did she break the law?
Essentially, she tried to smuggle.
You want to read Tamika Bolton's question?
Miss Tamika Bolton. She asks, was there any proof of changing to a transgender before competing? Were they living as transgenders before losing in their gender sport? That's interesting.
I mean, you obviously, in order to compete, you have to have some type of paperwork or proof that you are who you say you are. So I want to say yes, especially
There was a
on
picture.
the
There was a picture.
NCAA.
Yeah, there was a picture
There
of
was
him.
a picture of him as a man.
Yeah. What was his name as a man?
William
William
Thomas.
William Thomas. There you go.
Damn,
What's
he
his
got
name
that
now?
name.
Wow. Leah.
Willamita
Leah.
Leah.
So he took the WIL and the M off.
Mm-hmm. Now he's just
Leah.
It's just sad.
That's tough, man.
I just think it's really tough, and I think it's really heartbreaking and crushing to those women who, train their whole life to get to that point.
Sucks.
We really want Brittany Griner to really get back home, hopefully.
Yes.
But at the same time, we're here to let you know that when you travel abroad, to make sure that you are obeying the laws of that country.
100% legit.
Absolutely.
Because nobody's really going to have sympathy for you if you over there breaking the law. Oh, well, why is it, it's just vapes? Well, in that country, just vapes is against the law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm even reconsidering my boys, back in December, they wanted to go, my boy Rolando wanted to go to Colombia.
Shout out Ro, man.
In April. And I said, let's do it. Round trip tickets, $300. Cheap.
Whoa.
Colombia. Then this war happened. And then I get to going on YouTube and reading up about what's going on in Colombia. And I'm like,
might want to go with somebody Colombian.
I think I probably just wasted my $300, or I may just reroute my ticket somewhere else, maybe to one of these baseball games in the Bay Area or something. But, yeah, bruh.
Yeah, you might want to go with somebody that's from there.
Well, I don't even know that.
From my understanding, I was told this by a a born Colombian.
About Colombia?
Yes.
Please tell me.
You might want to go with somebody that's from there.
Yeah,
because
I'm good.
you can be somewhere you not supposed to be and not know it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't care how hard I
Yeah.
think I am or what side of the north I think I'm coming from.
And a Colombian necktie fits everybody.
Yes, it
I
does.
am cool on that one.
Yes, it does.
It fits
One
everybody.
size fits all.
I'm just saying.
It's like the stretch joint.
No, I've heard Colombia is a very beautiful place.
Oh yeah,
Oh, South America is
South
lovely.
America as a whole.
Yeah, but I don't want to get treated and be held captive by not the government but the cartels or whatever type of war or beef they may be having the week or the weekend that I'm there.
People have to understand exactly that the continent of South Africa, but Colombia in particular, their culture.
Yeah.
The country of Colombia is a drug culture.
Yeah.
Go with somebody that's from there, man.
How much you want for them keys, dog? Oh, wrong question?
Ooh.
I'm good.
I mean, piano key. Piano keys, the keys to the car.
Car keys.
I got the keys. No? All right.
Well, let me tell you who got the juice right now. And it seems like the Cleveland Browns have the juice. Nice segue. They got the juice. They just picked up Deshaun Watson.
Yes, indeed. Some Clevelanders aren't taking too kindly to it, though.
I think those are Baker Mayfield fans.
Putting up signs, F.U.,
Where are
Deshaun, and, oh, man, on the freeway, though.
Where are all you Baker Mayfield fans that was just bigging him up, just talking him up a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, just talking him up?
At the draft. He was bigging him up at the – I'm like –
I mean, when they went and they played Kansas City, oh, man, Baker Mayfield this, Baker Mayfield that. Well, where are all them people at? And where's he going to go? And how does this make Cleveland? Are they clearly, on paper, the best team in the NFL?
No.
No. I wouldn't say the best team in NFL, but they did upgrade their quarterback position.
Big time.
You cannot deny that.
Big time.
They upgraded that position, bro. Something that they've been trying to get right since who? Bernie Kosar?
The last
Lord.
The last 20
Bernie
years that they done
Kosar
started
was
20
hard.
different quarterbacks. They've been trying to get it right.
Hey.
Every year, bro.
Hey.
This one they got it right.
Yeah.
This time they got it right.
They finally got who they should have drafted
They had opportunity.
because he was in the same draft
Oh yeah.
as Baker Mayfield,
Oh yeah.
and they chose him.
So do you keep if you are Cleveland, do you keep Baker Mayfield and have a serviceable
gone.
No, he's
backup, or do you just get rid of him?
He's got to go.
Try to
gone.
get something for him.
He's
They
gotta
already
go.
signed their backup.
Yeah,
They signed
Colt McCoy?
no.
Just messing with you.
No, they signed Kobe Brissett.
Okay.
Kobe Brissett.
That's a good backup.
That's a great backup.
He's
Kobe Brissett is
better,
great.
better than Baker Mayfield,
No doubt about it.
and he can actually see over the offensive line.
Yeah.
So if you were Baker Mayfield, should you be in your feelings a little bit? Because, just 3-4 months ago, you were the franchise quarterback.
Baker Mayfield should not feel any type of way. The guy has made a lot of money. Off the field, more so on the field.
Man, I'm sick of seeing the commercials. Tired of it.
He's made a lot of money off the field, which he'll be straight for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Being a franchise quarterback, he was never.
Nope.
He had one good season where they went to the playoffs and beat their arch nemesis, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Came back the next year, and your best receiver got traded out, and you pretty much stunk, and then you quit. So, hey, they upgraded their quarterback position greatly. So, kudos to them.
Yeah.
And not only that, they paid him handsomely.
Yeah, they did.
You got chipped out.
There's been a lot of moves being made
Tons.
in the NFL, man.
Tons.
Start
out with the elephant in the room, man.
Yes,
Devontae Adams.
Yes.
I mean, let's talk about it, bro.
A Las Vegas Raider.
Yes. Now,
so it was something to him buying that house.
It was something to it. Now, here's the deal, though. Did any of us think that it would involve a trade, though? I thought if anything were to happen where he wouldn't end up in Green Bay, it would be a cut. They would have cut him, not traded him, though. I didn't expect a trade.
But that to me, that's kudos to their general manager.
Sure.
Because he could have forced him on that tag, which he would have been there. Now, he probably wouldn't have played.
He was trying to.
He probably wouldn't have played, which he said he wasn't going to play under the tag. So, at the end of the day, he said, okay, instead of us tagging you, we're going to put a trade together and see if the Raiders accept. Well, they're going to accept.
They won't.
That's one of the best receivers in the league.
No question about it. Arguably the best.
Yeah.
So,
and Green Bay got a nice package from it. So
they got a first and a second.
Yeah. So it's like, they pretty much got a good deal out of it. They lost one of the best receiver they had in the past 4 years, but at the same time, you gain some nice, compensation for it.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. A lot of people thought that
but Gutekunst could have been firm and stern. No, we're not getting rid of him.
Yeah, go.
Tag him. Either you play or you sit out.
Right.
Which would have hurt the team.
Right.
So at the end of the day, man, let that man go, man.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Absolutely. Now,
Brett Favre turning over in his grave.
That guy. Now, we did mention one thing here, and that was the money portion of it. I said he would get $30 million. He got 28.5 a year. 28.5.
That is the highest paid in the NFL right now.
No doubt about it. Richest free agent contract in the history of the league. 5-year, 141.
But you know what? I can't say that he didn't deserve it. The boy has been
absolutely.
balling for the past couple of years.
Baller.
Aaron Rodgers is sick right now,
He's
bro.
Baller.
He's sick.
Aaron Rodgers ain't sick.
Who we gonna throw to?
Aaron Rodgers got 150 million.
Aaron Rodgers ain't sick.
Who we gonna throw to though? Because his main
free agency not over with yet.
His quote unquote main
his guy.
gripe was that they didn't have enough receivers.
Well, that was a narrative.
Yeah,
it didn't come out of his mouth. That was a narrative.
Yeah, his guy.
Who's he gonna throw the ball to?
He still has
Antonio Brown. Is he
Antonio
available?
Antonio Brown wants to go to Cleveland, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that too.
Would want to go to Cleveland.
Somebody who wants to play with Deshaun Watson, the Michael Jordan of the NFL.
Boy, man. O.D. Watt, man.
So, although there's still some things and movements that can happen, what can Green Bay do to
he still got two receivers there that he played with the past 3 years.
Well, I know one of them is gone. I want to say it's Scantling. I think Scantling might be gone.
No, he's still there.
Signed a deal. Hold on. Because it was him
Valdez,
and
Scantling, he's still
Lazard.
And Lazard, they're still there.
I thought one of them.
Yeah, but they ain't Devontae Adams.
No.
Well,
they're a good second and third guys. Who now are going to be thrust into number one.
So if you are the Raiders, are you happy that Devontae Adams is now there, but now that you have Carr throwing him the ball, though?
They played together in college.
Yeah. That was his guy at Fresno State, man.
So they have a rapport.
So Raiders, y'all going to the Super Bowl now? Because that's what I've been hearing too.
They say they putting together a Super Bowl roster. That's what they said. And who's saying that DK Metcalf is going to the Green Bay Packers? Who's saying that's going to be a trade?
I think that's wishful thinking.
Who's saying who is really
Well, Lockett was in trade talks the last I saw. Lockett.
Now,
Not
Tyler
sure
Lockett would be a
about-
great pickup for
Sure he
Green
would.
Bay.
Sure he would.
But who is saying that DK Metcalf with Jordan Love is a great trade? Or is a trade that any GM would entertain?
Yeah.
If you was a GM, would you entertain that trade? DK Metcalf with Jordan Love.
No,
Thank you.
respectfully.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, respectfully. Not gonna do it.
Would you entertain that trade?
No, bro. No, I'm good.
Like you said, wishful thinking.
Very much so. Yeah, as of now, Valdez Scantling is still there. Alan Lazard is being talked about. In
Well,
reference to
they might bump them up to a little bit more money. Keep them there.
Yeah.
You don't have. It's not a whole bunch of money that you can bump them up to.
Right.
So give them both like 5, 6, 7 million more. Thank you for your service. 1 year deal.
Appreciate you.
Let me
Work.
get that up out you.
Let me get that about
Yeah.
you. Let me hold some. Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I guess, with the house, with Devontae Adams getting the house, I guess it was something to it. And according to reports, Aaron Rodgers knew. Aaron Rodgers knew that Devontae Adams wasn't coming back. So I guess they said, hey, they got on the phone, came to an agreement. Hey, man, I'm not playing under that tag, bro.
No, I'm not playing under the tag.
There are receivers in this league.
Y'all make something happen, and if it's not to my liking,
I can't rock with you.
I'm bouncing.
And Amari Cooper was my focal point in regards to money being made versus how good you were. Now, we all know different franchises, do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is the market, if $25 million is the market,
You can't argue it.
there's no way you can argue. If I'm Devontae Adams, I say, well, damn, I am the market. So $25 million, you got to do me better than that.
Yeah.
And the Raiders did them better than that. $28.5 million annually.
Fast, too.
Real quick.
Soon as they signed him, made the trade,
Done.
gave him his money.
Give me the sheet.
Thank you, sir. And you can take it back. Look, you handed it to me to sign.
Yeah.
Hand it to me to
Yeah,
sign.
go ahead.
Tap it. Tap it like you did. I'm signing as you tap it. And you sign it back.
I'll
It's
sign
just
as you
that quick.
tap.
It's just that quick.
I'll sign as you tap.
Yeah.
What's today's date?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sign as you tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough stuff, man.
Everybody making moves.
It makes them better. Super Bowl. I'm not going to go that
let's
far,
pause.
but it makes them better.
I mean, the Jones
Carr has
the Jones
his
pickup
bona
was
fide
huge.
number one.
No doubt about it.
Yes.
You can't even argue it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The Jones pickup for them though, the Chandler Jones pickup
Yes.
That's a good pickup.
for a great pickup and an
Mhm.
outstanding pickup. You get Max Crosby on one side and Chandler Jones with his hand in the dirt on another side.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a bloodbath in the AFC West
Mm-hmm.
every Sunday. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Pittsburgh Steelers lost Juju Smith-Schuster to the Kansas City Chiefs for 1 year, $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss Juju.
Yeah,
I thought he was a good glue guy
sure.
for us.
Willing blocker.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've been pretty active.
Tough kid.
Steelers been pretty active.
Yeah.
And free agency. So
mm-hmm.
They said that James Washington
he's going
lost
to
him to
the Cowboys.
the
Are you
Cowboys.
serious right now?
1
I did
year.
not see that.
Yeah, 1 year.
Well, they got a receiver that just left too, so they was replacing the number 2 guy. What's his? I think he wear jersey number 3. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
right now.
went
I
to
can remember
Miami.
his- yeah,
Yeah, he went
I
to
can remember
Miami.
his jersey
Oh.
number. I can't remember his name
Yeah.
right now. So they
We lost 2, really.
They
We
just
lost
replaced
Amari
Amari.
and him.
Yep.
So, hey,
It's the league, man. It's a
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
It's
It is a business.
I mean, he's a good number 2 guy.
Mhm.
You know, he's a tough receiver that can catch tough balls over the middle.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's a good pickup. You know,
Yeah.
It's not something that's going to take you over the top. But
Yeah,
hey,
and,
good ad.
We end up getting Ray McLeod.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know.
But y'all still got your quarterback though.
As of now,
I mean, it ain't the bad quarterback to have.
I think he'll be in Indianapolis. I thought he was going to
Really?
go to
Pittsburgh.
to Pittsburgh.
We picked up Mitch.
He ended up getting Mitch.
I like Mitch. He's all right.
And the linebacker from Jacksonville.
That's a good one.
You know, what's his name?
We need to get rid of our center for getting his chin pushed back every time he snapped the ball.
Yeah, he did.
Bill, how many times you seen our center just on skates? He would call me every time.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
look,
like,
man,
boy,
what-
y'all center. he has no fight in him.
none.
He has no fight in him.
That's
And
tough,
I
man.
remember when I was coaching NYFL, and everybody want to coach the glamour position, so they left me with the linemen.
Mhm.
Bro, I had them fighting every day. I said, bro, y'all got to fight.
Yeah.
You know, y'all
Miles
got to fight.
Jack.
It's about
Miles Jack.
Jack.
Yep. Miles
I said it's about fighting when you're in these trenches. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all got to get tough. I had them going 1-on-1s, 2-on-1s every day. And they turned out to be a good little
You
unit.
got to toughen
Yeah,
up.
you got to be tough, man. But their center, as soon as he snapped the ball, come up, he's like this. Skates.
Fighting.
Rock, skate. Roll, bounce.
It's tragic.
Man,
That's terrible, bro.
I was like, man, they center don't have no fight in him.
Wow. Oh, Matthew Stafford, everyone's favorite quarterback.
Yeah, they got a nice extension.
Got an extension, man. I think it's 4-year, 160. He got the Dak Prescott deal.
Y'all see one more ring in him, or was that it?
They'll be contender for sure.
It depends on how that defense comes back.
Robert Woods
Who
coming
did they,
back.
Who did they replace? Who did they replace?
Von Miller.
Von Miller with?
Yeah, Von Miller signed his 160.
Yeah, ridiculous. Like 120. It was. I think it was 6-year, 120.
Yikes! Over in
Crazy.
Buffalo,
Crazy.
Wow.
The years is what got me. I'm
6
like,
years.
six.
He got
I'm like,
6 in him.
I'm like, hold on, you 32.
like,
Now, of course, that's my first thought. But then my second thought is, oh, well, he's not gonna.
I know
play out
he
the
was
contract.
happy.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I think the guaranteed money was something like $60 million.
well, he gonna need
70
it
million?
because
Oh,
he
yeah.
had that young baby by that IG model, young Dennis over there. He gonna need them chippers
Man,
Them chippers.
because we just can't wait to give it away to somebody who just showing everything on IG. Come on, y'all.
sucks. That sucks.
And you've seen it before.
Come
Yeah.
on, bruh.
You've seen it all.
Got to get it.
If you're
together.
32, you've seen it all.
So, shout out Wet Wednesdays.
To the only person who does not participate in anything else. Come on, bruh.
Crazy, man. It's the wildest thing in the world, man. It's wild.
Show us something new.
I mean,
Please.
please do something different.
Is it capable of being shown anything
I
that we
mean,
haven't seen before?
Something new, like, I don't know, watching the show.
Yeah, well,
Participating. Oh.
Shut your mouth.
no.
Ooh.
I guess Quan said, you know what? We just gonna leave him in the whole studio.
For real.
Messing around with me, boy. We liable to go for 4 more hours.
Man, look. There's plenty to talk about.
And he hadn't even showed me how to stop the show or nothing because I think he, in his head, he thought he was gonna be back. Oh, here he is.
There he is.
Damn it. Damn it, 5 o'clock. I thought I had you.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
Damn
man.
it, 5 o'clock. I thought I was. Look, I promise you, I was about to do that, but I didn't know if it was just gonna go whap.
It will. So you want to go to the launch screen?
Okay, to the launch screen, and then we'll do it like that. But look, man. Right before we get up out of here, we got any last minute news with some of these people's favorite players, teams?
it's going to be a wild NFL season, man. This is the craziest free agency period. This is kind of like basketball free agency, bro. Like, I felt that looking at all of these players moving from team to team. I'm like, hold on, man. This look a lot like the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying? So
guess what? When the trade deadlines happen during the season, there's going to be some more moves that we're going to be like, oh,
Yep.
I didn't see that one coming.
True story.
So, pretty exciting stuff.
Man.
It is, man.
Great stuff, man.
And I love
everybody got their, their hopes and wishes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great pickup.
Yeah.
Will turn out to be a bad pickup.
Yeah. Bad scenery. Spot wasn't for him.
No. I think this upcoming NFL season is going to be very unpredictable, just like it was this year. I can't wait.
Yes.
I'm excited to see my Pittsburgh Steelers, even though I'm going to miss Ben. We are now in the Mitchell Trubisky era, and I was on record for really liking him when he was over in Chicago. So hopefully he can bring a little bit of that energy, because he's way better than.
See if he can get some stability.
Yeah,
there in Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah, and then we draft well every year anyway. I'm not really worried about that, but
sure.
Yeah. Cowboys looking a little different. 49ers.
Just a tad bit different.
Add
a little bit more offensive firepower.
And you guys get healthier too.
Yeah.
Because Kittle's missed a lot of games and things like that. So
also too, man. We just gotta. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Story of our lives.
You know what? I seen a story of Dwight Howard's son that he had with the
I saw that, bro.
Cheerleader.
Tough. The
Was
Orlando Magic cheerleader.
Yeah,
right?
the Orlando Magic cheerleader was inappropriately touching her boyfriend's child.
Right.
Come on, man.
Crazy. Unreal stuff.
That's a behavior that maybe he saw before.
Yeah, it's possible.
We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We have to do better, y'all.
Yeah. And now Deshaun Watson moves on to the other part of this fiasco, the civil part.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
And I hope they throw all 22 out.
They need to, bro, just like they did. I never understood that when you are found not guilty or they throw out your case civilly, you can still be sued for damages.
Yeah.
Isn't that initially what they wanted anyway, was money?
Well,
because let me tell you something. There's no amount of money that I'm willing to take if I was really violated or taken advantage of.
Exactly.
And we've said that countless times. Like, if money's not going to mask the pain and hurt that I feel if I was physically, mentally violated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Money's not going to solve that. I'm still going to feel the same way.
But here's the thing, Goose. Even those 22 ladies could have gotten both.
True.
If he did a crime and his ass deserved to be in jail, he can go to jail and you can still get money.
You can steal some. Absolutely.
Why is it just about money? Why don't you want to get on the stand and prove what he did?
Yeah.
Because you can't. It's not what you thought.
And if you perjure yourself on the stand, what's going to happen, Goose?
You gone.
Let the ball bounce.
Don't perjure yourself.
Sports Talk Radio,
yourself.
Please don't put your hand on that Bible and lie, please.
We love you. We appreciate y'all.
Please don't put your hand on that Bible and lie. Lord,
every Saturday.
Do it.
2 p.m. Pacific
Your ass
Coast
is
time.
gone. Don't do it.
Every Tuesday, 6 p.m., man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. Please follow us on all of our social media handles and follow us at Let the Ball Bounce sportstalk.com. Everywhere, just everywhere, man. We're everywhere, man. It's just we're really not hard to find, and we move different, man. So this was new for me.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna maybe ask Quan if I can do it next week, just so I can get a little better. Every Tuesday, I think I'll probably see if I can kind of run the boards a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more familiar with it, man. So we can do this thing in the near future, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We love y'all. And this your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan, And guess what, man? If you scared,
Better go to church.
Don't perjure yourself either.
uh,
Don't get up on that witness stand. Put your hand on that Bible and
Don't
lie.
do it. Don't do it.
we love y'all, man.
Promise you. Do it.